To think that most of his buildings started off as sketches on a sheet of paper that did not even look like a building, this architect changed the way architecture is viewed today. Who is he? Frank Gehry, the most important architect of our time.
Disney Concert Hall in the beautiful Los Angeles, California. One of the many buildings built by Frank Gehry.
Frank Gehry's buildings are typical buildings that you would see in regular day-to-day life. Rather, they're buildings that look like they came straight from the Dr. Seuss book. Frank Gehry is the most important architect of our age. He was born in Canada and is an American architect. He works all over the world in places like Boston, Bilbao, Paris. Frank Gehry's best-known works include the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, Spain, the Louis Vuitton Foundation in Paris, the Ray and Maria Santa Center in Boston, Massachusetts, and of course, the beautiful Disney Concert Hall in Los Angeles, California.
When it opened in 1997, the Frank Gehry designed Guggenheim Museum Bilbao, a spectacular structure made of titanium, glass, and limestone, was hailed as the most important building of its time. Located in the Basque city of Bilbao in northern Spain, the museum features exhibitions organized by the Guggenheim Foundation and by the Guggenheim Museum Bilbao, as well as selections from the permanent collection of the Guggenheim Museums. Regarding the Foundation Louis Vuitton building, from an initial sketch drawn on a blank page in a notebook to the transparent cloud sitting at the edge, Frank Gehry constantly sought to design in Paris a magnificent vessel symbolizing the cultural calling of France. A creator of dreams, he has designed a unique, embellic, and bold building, respectful of a history rooted in French culture of the 19th century. Frank Gehry dares to use technological achievements from the 21st century, opening the way for pioneering innovation. So what year was the Walt Disney Concert Hall built? Lillian Disney made an initial gift of $50 million in 1987 to build a performance venue as a gift to the people of Los Angeles and a tribute to Walt Disney's devotion to the arts and to the city. The Frank Gehry designed building opened October 24, 2003. So what is the Walt Disney Concert Hall made out of? Squint your eyes, and Frank Gehry's Walt Disney Concert Hall in downtown Los Angeles looks like a gleaming clipper ship, its sails filled with wind. The stainless steel exterior forms, which were in fact inspired by Gehry's love of sailing, have now become iconic.
Not many of his buildings have 90-degree angles, and most of his buildings are very abstracted.
He used deconstructivism. Deconstructivism was used all around the world in places like the Imperial War Museum in North Trafford, Greater Manchester. Deconstructivism is the development of a postmodern architecture that was invented in the 1950s.
Deconstructionism is a form of art typically found on architecture. It is an open form of art that can be interpreted in different ways.
Deconstructivism is characterized by an interest in manipulating the the structure's surface, oftentimes making it look distorted. Through his many years of making and creating iconic buildings, Frank Gehry today still uses deconstructivism in most of his works. Even though Frank Gehry did not create this style of art, he did make huge breakthroughs by using it. Because Frank Gehry is an iconic figure in the architecture and art world, he is often recognized for his works. He was given the Pritzker Prize of Architecture and most recently, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Fun fact, Frank Gehry almost became a scientist.
Number 2, Frank Gehry was a professor at Yale, Columbia, and USC.
Thanks for watching.